the Triton Showers National Rally Championship. Welcome to Shannon, County Clare, where locals are well used to the roar of an engine, but mingled with the sound of jet engines on this trip to Shannon Airport are the high-revving rally engines for this year's Hyundai Limerick Motor Centre Clare Stages Rally.
For takeoff here in the scenic surrounds of Shannon for the Clare Stages Rally. And although Roy White and James O'Brien have clinched the title of the Triton Showers National Rally Championship, there are still a number of classes and categories yet to be decided as we head into the penultimate round of what so far has been an exciting and eventful season.
Yes, having secured the national title after finishing runner-up no less than 4 times, Roy White and James O'Brien would dearly love an outright win to cap off a fantastic season for the pair.
Roy, you've had a consistent season. You must be going for a win here today.
We're certainly going to try here today anyway. We've done a lot of setup changes with the car. You know, the pressure was on us during the start of the year. Didn't want to change too much. We've changed quite a bit now this morning, or during the past couple of weeks. So now is to see if they were good or bad, and hopefully they'll be good.
Aidan, it's down to the wire in Group N.
Yeah, it's going to be tight today with Shane. Joint and overall points were level, and then there's Paul not far behind as well in points. So it'll be a tight battle. Hopefully we all get through it, but may the best man come out. Just that's the way it is.
Leading the Rally.ie two-wheel drive standings and the Triton Mark II Championship going into this penultimate round is Meath's Trevor Mulligan.
The pressure of these championships is something else because you have to finish to get points, and that's what we have to do is finish, so see how it goes.
Clerk of the course, Ger Healy and his team at Clare Motor Club have led on 3 challenging stages, each run 3 times, for a combined total of 104 competitive kilometres around centralised servicing at Shannon Airport's overflow car park. Conditions couldn't have been much worse for the start of the rally, with torrential rain and low-lying fog greeting fans early on Sunday morning. Having recently finished runner-up at the Lakeland Forest Rally, Josh Moffett adapted quickly to the conditions in his Fiesta R5 and took an early lead with navigator James Fulton, who won the Lakeland Rally sitting with Josh's brother Sam. Almost 30 seconds down on Moffett after the first 2 stages, Declan Boyle was quickest on stage 3 to close the gap to 21 seconds in his Fiesta WRC.
And a 6 right, double Titans. 1 right absolute. The 5 right long here now, Titans. Triangle ahead, 5 right long Titans. Move on. And a 6 left, stop dead. Put ahead. And then a hair from right, drive it. And a 4 left fast out, 230.
Champions-elect Roy White and James O'Brien had to contend with launch control issues and brake problems in their similar machine and lay a further 12 seconds adrift back in 3rd. Another to suffer launch control issues was Pater Harrison. The former champion also stalled his Subaru at this hairpin. He and navigator Damien Connolly finished the loop in 4th overall.
Pater, some issues out there for you?
Yeah, not a great start at all. She failed on the launch at the start line and couldn't get her off the start line. I'd say we lost 10 or 15 seconds. Then we stalled at a hairpin as well, so not a good start, no. Like, weren't too bad in the last 2 there, but we'll throw a lot of time away, you know, so.
5th placed Owen Murphy was going well in a Skoda Fabia S2000, but was keeping an eye on a cracked alternator wire. Fingers crossed it holds out till the next service. A slight misfire and an overshoot on stage 1 put Stephen Wright on the back foot early on. He held 6th in his Fiesta R5. Just 4 seconds adrift of Wright in a similar machine was Brendan Comiskey, who wasn't happy with his suspension settings. Daniel Cronin, younger brother of multiple British champion Keith, was going well to lead Class 20 and hold 8th overall in his Mitsubishi. Just 2 seconds back in 9th and leading the two-wheel drive section was the 2.5 litre Escort of Chris Armstrong.
And watch the bumps. There's it up here now. 60. 1 left, 1 right, 40 to 3 left and over big crest. 3 left over big crest, 60. 1 right, 60 to 4 right. 250.
10th overall and second quickest two-wheel drive machine was the 2 litre Escort of Tipperary's Barry Ryan.
Barry, the competition in the two-wheel drive, it's fierce.
Oh, it's massive out there today, yeah. We'd a couple of big moments on the first one, the second one, but I don't think we have an answer for the 2.5, but we'll try and do our own thing for the day anyway. We're enjoying it.
With one eye on championship points, Trevor Mulligan was trying not to get sucked into a battle for supremacy. He held 13th overall.
Big jump, crest jump, no, 200. Okay, 3 left plus, alright, 3 left plus. And 1 right, 150, 3 left plus here, and 1 right, 150, 2 right in over crest maybe, 120, and stop late, 2 right over crest 40 to 3 left 80.
0.2 of a second off Mulligan were Damien Gallagher and Mac Walsh in another Class 14 Escort. Rounding out the top 5 two-wheel drive standings were Tim Enright and Stephen Buckley.
Crest 60 and right of crest 150, crest into 2 left over crest 80 out, this 2 left here 80 out, into a 3 right.
Sporting new livery on his Mitsubishi Evo 10, defending Group N champion Aidan Ray opened up an early lead in the category with navigator Kieran McGrath. Mark Boyle and Stephen Dugan were 12 seconds behind that in their Evo 9. Former champions Shane Maguire and Matt Kearns were 3rd in class in a similar spec Mitsubishi.
120 lane for very fast 2 left. 60 lane after it for a 2 right. 2 right and a flat 2 right in 100. 2 left slowing 40. 1 right 30, turn square left 2nd gear.
4th in class was the Subaru Impreza of Paul Barrett as the battle for Class 4 honours intensified.
And 4 left plus, and 1 left into 3 right minus. Titans in the left, 5 left right, 40. And Clare slowing for sudden square left wipeout. 80. Long 4 left plus, and 3 right minus 120.
Paul, the competition between yourselves in the Group N is just so special to watch.
Yeah, it's very tight at the moment. It's tricky, very tricky out there. It's slippy. We didn't really take any chances. We were tentative enough, but look, we're not a million miles away and we're still there, so we're happy enough.
Shane, super competition between yourself, Aidan and Paul. How are you faring?
I don't know what way it is there now. We were trying to have the first one, but I don't know what way the last 2 went. But Aidan's a bit ahead. We're struggling a bit with him here.
And how are you finding the weather?
Lovely, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
The hunt for the junior title was heating up too, with Gary McNamee and Michael Boyle, 2 of the main contenders.
Gary, Michael, the pressure is on in the junior category. You could clinch it today.
Yeah, could clinch it today, so we'll be pushing from the word go, but I'm sure Michael won't be giving us an easy time.
Absolutely, he won't be making it easy. Michael, you could be causing a lot of trouble.
Well, I'll try my best anyway to see it's, slippy out there, so we'll go from the first stage anyway. I'm sure we could be sitting along the road somewhere.
What would it mean to you to take the title, Gary?
I mean, Everton, we put a lot into the year and had a lot of bad luck during the year, so we'll try our best anyway.
Well, the very best luck.
Thanks.
Michael Boyle took first blood on the opener and moved into an early lead of the class with navigator Dermot McCafferty. Gary McNamee and Kieran O'Donoghue hit back on stage 2 and moved into the lead, but Boyle retook it on stage 3. Shawnee McGrath and Ger Clancy had been second in class, but finished the loop in 3rd place. Colin Roach's chances of taking the junior title were dealt a massive blow when he retired a starlet on stage 3. As the crews headed back to Shannon for servicing, Olive caught up with rally leader Josh Moffett.
Josh, you really are in a league of your own out there.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We're just having a nice steady run, and yeah, we're fairly comfortable with what we're doing. So hopefully we can keep it up and see what happens.
So after 3 stages, it's Josh Moffett who leads a trio of Fiestas. Join us after the break for more action from the Hyundai Limerick Motor Centre Clare Stages Rally. The Triton Showers National Rally Championship. Welcome back to Shannon for part 2 of the Clare Stages Rally, where new sponsors Hyundai Limerick Motor Centre have come on board for the first time. And clerk of the course, Ger Healy, is delighted to have such a global brand associated with this local event.
Hyundai, I suppose, are synonymous with World Championship rallying, and it's great to see them taking an interest in, I suppose, what would be considered local Irish rallying, and having a company such as Hyundai and Limerick Motor Centre on board this year is of great benefit to the Clare Stages Rally. The Triton National Rally Championship is going from strength to strength every year. We had Roy White crowned national champion at the last round of the Stone Throws, and we have still the 2nd and 3rd overall battles, as well as the junior battle, Group N, and various other class awards to be decided, and maybe decided here this weekend in Clare.
The weather had improved slightly, but there were still some heavy downpours in between spells of sunshine, which kept conditions tricky for the drivers. Second before the break, Declan Boyle set 3 fastest times in a row to take over the rally lead from Josh Moffett.
1 right, 130. You're looking for the hidden square left, shiny. Don't overshoot it now. And it's good. 80. Big jump, stay mid. 1 left to the dip. Up into 2 left at the wall. King 2 right.
The second loop of stages proved costly for Moffett, who lost around 15 seconds at the scene of an accident. Then a flat tyre on stage 5 saw the Monaghan man fall over 50 seconds behind leader Boyle. Now just 4 seconds further back in 3rd, Roy White still wasn't happy with his pace in his title-winning Fiesta WRC. The accident that held up Moffett involved Pater Herson's Subaru Impreza, which punctured on stage 4 and caused him to slip off the road into a tree. Thankfully, Herson and co-driver Damien Connolly were okay. Also out was the Skoda Fabia S2000 of Owen Murphy and Anthony Nestor. A broken rear differential forcing their retirement on stage 5. Fellow Corkman Daniel Cronin had been doing well until he was forced to enter Rally 2 after a turbo pipe came adrift on stage 4. No problems for Chris Armstrong, who continued to lead the 2-wheel drive section and was now up to 6th overall.
1 right, small dip, inside, watch it. 1 right, small dip, inside, watch it, now ahead of you. 200. 4 right, tightens to 3 left. 4 right, tightens to 3 left. 40, the very long 4 left. Very long 4 left. And 4 right, 80.
7th overall and 2nd in class were Trevor Mulligan and Sean Head, who were on course to secure the 2-wheel drive and Mark II championships. Barry Ryan and Emmett Sherry had been up to 10th and leading class 13, but they retired in service after the 2nd loop.
Josh, a big battle out there between yourself and Declan Boyle.
Yeah, unfortunately the last loop hasn't went so good for us. We got caught up behind Herson with the accident, and then we got a flat wheel on stage 5 and dropped the ball of time. We tried to go on through the stage, but I mean we did 6 kilometres with a flat wheel, so it wasn't good.
We are heading towards the end of the season. Looking back so far as the title sponsor, you must be delighted.
Absolutely. The championship's been fantastic. It's been supported so well by all the drivers in all the classes, and yeah, fantastic. Just pretty good to have a sunny day today.
Paul, all the way from Mull, how are the roads of Clare treating you?
So far so good. Very, very challenging roads to learn this kind of car, but we've had wee problem. The windscreen wipers wouldn't work there in the last stage, and then 2 very bad stalls at Triton junctions, which has cost us a lot of time. But without them, I'm quite happy with the way things are going. It's actually, I didn't think we'd do as well, if I'm being totally honest, so chuffed for that.
To the class battles now, and Shawnee McGrath kept his junior title hopes alive, collecting second place points in Clare. Gary McNamee recorded another disappointing non-finish, but still has the chance to claim the title at the final round in Donegal. But taking his second win in a row was Michael Boyle, who will have home advantage for the final round showdown.
Michael, you take the win here today, but you're going to Donegal. It's all coming down to a win there. The pressure is on.
Well, pressure's for Tigers, but we'll see.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Rory McCaffrey finished third in Class 1 with Seamus McTighe calling the notes. Joe and Eddie Moffett retook their Class 1 points lead with the runner-up spot in Clare. But taking the Class 1 win on his home event was Michael Hamilton with Timmy Kelly on the pace notes.
And slow, 1 right, chicane right entry, 2 bales. 1 left, jump bridge, flat 2 right 80, flat 2 right in again, 300 out of it. Keep the speed going now, keep her all the ways up, 300 go. Chicane right entry, 3 bales.
Class 2 champions-elect Jenna McCann and John McCabe survived an early off to take another maximum score in their Fiesta.
150 down, it's okay, 150 down, and a 2 left again, okay here, 100. And a very long 1 left over crests continues to the sign. Very long 1 left over crest, only 60 and a 4 right.
Class 2 winners on the day were non-registered crew Keith Lyons and Sean Hegarty in another Fiesta. Paul Barrett never made it back out of service, so the Class 4 battle panned out like this. Mark Boyle and Stephen Dugan took 3rd in class and 13th overall. Shane Maguire and Mac Cairns finished 2nd in class and 12th overall. But taking the Class 4 win and 10th overall was Tyrone's Aidan Ray and Kieran McGrath, who took a big step towards defending their Group N crown.
We needed that one after the engine blowing down Tipperary, so I think we're a few points ahead of Shane now in overall, so we'll be heading for Donegal next.
In Class 5, Brendan Comiskey and Ronan O'Kane took the runner-up spot and finished 5th overall after a day-long battle with Stephen Wright and Keith Moriarty, who won the Class 5 trophy and finished 4th overall in their Fiesta R5. In Class 7, early paddle shift problems saw Derek McGeehan and Arthur Cairns drop into Rally 2, but they secured 2nd in class in their Mini. Navigated by Ray Fitzpatrick in the Subaru S14, Paul McKimmon takes the Class 7 trophy back to the Isle of Mull in Scotland. Ray Cunningham and Jared Gill secured the Class 9 championship with 3rd place in their Austin Mini. 2nd in class were Pat Ryan and Jack Dalton in the Escort. But taking the Class 9 win in their Vauxhall Nova were Roland Doherty and PJ O'Dowd. Kerry men Eddie Kennelly and Timmy Murphy won Class 10 in their Mark II Escort. Local man Niall O'Sullivan won Class 11F with Sean O'Crowley navigating in the Citroen C2. Jason Tuhill and Ben Taggart took their first Class 11R win of the year in Clare.
5 right long, bumpy, 40, over bad bump, 60, to caution, 2 right, over bump at the gate, 2 right over bump at the gate, 40, 4 left.
Alan Atchison and Thomas Wedlock dropped to Rally 2 after some mechanical trouble, but they salvaged some points by taking 5th in Class 12. Eamon McGuigan and Michael Moran take over the Class 12 points lead from Atchison and Wedlock and claim the Triton Drive of the Day award along with 2nd in class.
That stage that I got the fastest drive on didn't suit me. The next 2 and 3 suited me, my style of driving, you know. But no, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was tight, it was technical, it was hard work. It was hard work, so it was. But no, thank God I got through it and got through it safely.
Tommy McDonough and Paul Hickey won Class 12 on their home rally. Cork crew William Keneally and Finbar Fogarty won Class 13 in their Mark II Escort. To the top two-wheel drive crews now, and in third were Damien Gallagher and Mac Walsh, who finished 9th overall in their Class 14 machine. 7th overall and second in class secured the Rally.ie two-wheel drive title for a delighted Trevor Mulligan and Sean Hayde, who are almost certain of the Triton Mark II trophy too.
Hairpin right, 30. 5 left carry, 5 left carry. All right, 200. 1 left at the pole and mid over crest, 100 over flying finish. That's it. Woo! Well done, Bart. I think that's that championship done. I'll show you.
Not even a sloppy start could knock the smile off Chris Armstrong's face as he topped the two-wheel drive machinery and finished 6th overall with navigator Chris Melly.
Chris, you come home first in two-wheel drive. You must be delighted with that.
Delighted now is an understatement. I think we had a good run. We didn't do anything too crazy all day. We kept steady. Hopefully we can do the same the next day.
Trevor, congratulations. Two-wheel drive in the bag. You must be over the moon.
Yeah, over the moon is right. I tell you, with some pressure, to be honest. Trying to keep her on the road and just knowing that if we went off, we were going to lose points. But we got here in the end. And thanks very much to Sean Hayde for doing a great job all year. And we wouldn't be here. We work together and we're here together. So.
Oh, and is he an easy man to guide, Sean?
Oh, he is, yeah. When you say don't cut or something like that, you can forget about those. But no, Trevor is, after coming on tremendous last couple of years, his driving skills are just out of this world,
James McGrail moved into the overall Class 15 lead with a 5th place in Clare. But taking the class win in their Mitsubishi were Keith Power and Pierce Doheny.
Two left over crest at the top, 130 up the middle. 3 right, 200.
It was a bittersweet day for the English crew Simon Chapman and Neil Coleman, who secured the Class 20 championship in the absence of their closest rivals, but recorded a disappointing non-finish after this incident with a rock on the penultimate stage. Taking the Class 20 win on the day and finishing 11th overall was Scotsman Callum Duffy, with Cleana Murphy calling the notes in the Skoda Fabia. To the overall podium finishers now, and after a torrid second loop, Josh Moffett and James Fulton took no chances on the final run, but dropped a spot in the process, finishing 3rd overall in the Fiesta R5. Just edging out Moffett into the runner-up spot were new national champions Roy White and James O'Brien, who will have to wait for the final round to try and claim that coveted first outright win. But with almost a minute to spare at the end of 9 demanding stages, it was the Boyle cousins Declan and Brian who brought their Fiesta WRC home in first place. The 4th win of the year for the 2014 champions.
Declan, it's great to see you back on top. Your 4th win of the season.
Definitely so. Great to get another one, and such tricky conditions. We're over the moon and glad to get it.
And of course, tricky conditions, it's so much more important calling the notes when those conditions are so tough.
Yeah, today was there were 3 challenging stages, especially the first stage. It was very technical, so no, we got a good flow on it. We didn't panic in the morning. We got our bearings, and we picked it up from there.
And there's confirmation of the overall results at the Hyundai Limerick Motor Centre Clare Stages Rally. That's how the Triton leaderboard looks with 1 round remaining.
Well, Declan Boyle takes his 4th win of the season here at the Clare Stages Rally and keeps his fight for an overall podium finish in the championship well and truly alive. But it's all going to come down to the wire when we head to the hills of Donegal in a few weeks' time. We'll see you then.